Good afternoon, it's Intuitive Niche and my little sweet pea, as you can see. She's just laying there hanging upside down for some reason, I don't know. I am here to do a reading for the general collective, yes. I was out on a walk the other day and I got a little feather. Yes. Okay. Put that with my crystals. Well, let's clear the air and ask the angels in, and let me put my camera up so you can actually see me. Okay. Here's my singing bowl. I got a new one a couple weeks ago or so. I still have the little one, but I think it's too little. See? I think it moves too much when I try to do it. So, until I practice more, I'm going to use this one. Okay. In through your nose, out through your mouth. We ask the angels, archangels, spirit guides to come in and help with this reading for the general collective. Yeah, we're going to do this one the other way. That's better. There. Please help with this beautiful reading for my general collective. All right. We have now cleared the air. Let's see if I can spray some pretty stuff around. My dog is going nuts on herself. Okay. Clearing the air, helping us with this reading for you today. And you is anyone with any sign, any placement, anytime, anyone who resonates with what I'm about to talk about. Please like, share, subscribe. You can find me on TikTok as well, and on Facebook I have my account for Haven Jewels. You can leave me a message anywhere in those accounts and I will get back to you. Okay, we're going to start with the Gilded Tarot Reverie, the Lenormands. Okay, let's see what they got to say today. Always got something to say, don't they? Not going to be too long of a reading. I just wanted to get a general out here to feel the flow. I have to go help a neighbor with something, and I'm working on spaghetti sauce and salad and whatever else I'm making. So, felt the need to come in and say hello. I haven't been on in a while. As you can probably still hear in my voice, I have been sick. And I'm unemployed, so yes, I am taking donations at this time. I am doing readings. You can request them in my email, VENETIA399 Again, that is VENETIA399 for any reading requests. I do have my Venmo and my Cash App connected in the description below. And we'll love to have a seed sown into my business by anyone that is willing to donate. If you are not, it is okay. All my readings are free and timeless. Okay. I'm still fighting with unemployment for those of you who know me, and I am still fighting with New York State Tax Division because nobody has come through with my money yet. But we're working on it. And since I've been out of work sick, I have to start over again. It's okay. Something good is coming along, I know it is. Our first card out is see, is number 29, the woman card. Yes. And the next card is number 2, the clover. Yes, the clover. So the woman and the clover card. Next card is the heart card. So, could be about love, right? Could be about luck. Alright, anything falling freely with this deck? I can tell that with my Gilded Reverie, it doesn't always fall because, of course, with the Lenormand you have to read more literal. So when you see a woman card, it's really a woman, not energy. It is a woman, feminine. Okay, I'm going to pull one from the bottom. We have the child card, number 13. We have the ring card. And then we have the snake. Anybody have a snake in the grass? It's under the heart card. Okay, I'm going to split the deck and pull the bottom. We now have the man card. All right. We're going to leave those there right there because that's basically what your reading is going to be about. So we have a woman with the clover and a heart card. So she's getting lucky in love, right? And we have a child with the ring. So maybe what we have there is the woman with the ring and the child. Maybe we have a pregnant woman. And the snake card. I don't really like the snake card, even though I don't think it's... We're going to look it up, this one here, though. Yeah. Let's see what the snake card has to say. Is there a snake in our life, maybe? Watch out for me because I am always hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. So yes. So our woman with our luck and heart and the child with a ring has a snake in the grass. The game of hope makes it clear to stay safe from the bite of this dangerous snake. Be afraid, very afraid, as betrayal may very well be in the cards if it has not already happened. Watch out for a superficial person, one who is prone to be malicious, particularly when combined with the dog card. Well, we don't have the dog, but we have a child, a man, and a woman, so it doesn't take much to figure out what we're talking about here. Quite literally, a bitchy best friend, meaning you harm. Let's just say here that duplicitous behavior and a two-faced person could be a problem. This card warns you to be wary and watch where you tread. Our snake here in the apple tree also alludes to the Garden of Eden, the original breakup of the happy relationship we saw in earlier cards, such as the house. The Lenormand cards are firmly rooted in Christian traditions, such as the cross, and even the park is seen in the original game as a biblical place. So be wary and look to the cards around the snake to see what is the nature of evil in your situation. So like I said, we have the snake, right, under the heart, diagonal from the clover, next to the man, and I won't say it's necessarily the man that's evil or looking to be bad here. It could very well be the woman who's exposing herself in that card. And 26 talks about books. So you may be receiving something. And the last card I can pull now is the birdhouse. Number 12. So let's look up the birdhouse at number 12. At least we don't have the clouds here. Not that we don't have a bad enough card with the snake, but it can be overcome. So the 12 card is really the birds with the birdhouse. A phone call, a text, or a date. That is how I communicate. I am in meetings or interviews and I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, lover, or mate. Couples is what I indicate. So this could be about a couple already in place. This may be symbolic of jabber, gossip, or the passing of information of a positive kind as ever dependent on the card. So, again, it is adjacent to the snake, the ring, the child, the book, and the man. And the child is, I am young, I am new, I am playful and immature. I am a baby, a kid, or a teenager. Small, short. Oh, the door didn't like me. Take that as confirmation. Small, short, or tiny are other ways to describe me. The child is one of the literal people cards in the Lenormand system, indicating a young person. To be honest, we also take this as a symbol of childlike nature, or someone... Sorry about that. No one wants to do a business reading and be advised to choose young child as a corporate partner. Perhaps we should think a little less literal in some cases. The child inhabits a place of wonderment, innocence, hope, and the ability to play at something just for fun of it. It is another time and place when imagination is unchained and reality is taken at face value. It is the early stages of development where changes can be made and a positive future formed. The reverie depicts the wonderment with an open book of fairy tales start of once upon a time. The remaining are blank pages yet to be populated. A fairy tale castle can be seen with hope in the form of a rainbow, an image that occurs throughout the deck, alluding to the original game of hope from which all the Lenormand decks derive. So I tell you that we have the birds next to the man and very adjacent to the snake. And the childlike behavior could very much be that of the man or the woman in this situation. We want to have luck in love, but it appears it is a joke to a child. By the book, it would try to fool you. Number 37. My appearance brings time to the forefront of importance. I may be approaching or passing, so be attentive. Use me wisely to provide perspective. Look around me to better understand my involvement. Certain cards may slow me down. The child, the snake. But sometimes a quick action will get you the crown. The clocks in Gilded Reverie are symbolic of the metering out of time. The clock is ticking and life is transitory in nature, so we should savor each moment and live life to the fullest. This card is a reminder of our immortality. The hands of our clock will only go forward into time, and we must go on regardless. It is the card of time management, and the owl reminds us to use time wisely. The context of time in a reading can suggest usually via the playing cards inserts numerology or other methods. But this card can nevertheless add additional focus as highlights the importance of time and interpretation itself. It may raise a range of perspectives from the need to act immediately to the benefit of a patient wait-and-see approach. It can also suggest that you need to make more time for yourself. This card may indicate a long time if near slow cards such as an anchor, tree, lilies, or mountain. No, you're lucky we don't have those. It could mean a short time if fast cards such as the scythe, the birch, or the child, which we do have. So it's a short time. Time is very fluent, but it isn't the same for everybody, right? We talk a lot about 3D, 4D, and 5D. We also have the wishing well. Okay? So we're wishing for more time. And we're hoping to uncover and remove the snake from our lives. So what we do with the ring will be up to you. Will you say yes or will you say no? The heart. We have the heart, which is number 24. The form of happiness and love is simply drawn in my shape. I am feelings and emotions. I am your passions and devotions. Just make sure no bad cards are around to spoil this fondness and affection. But it's on top of the snake. Okay? The heart is always a card signifying beneficial emotions in the Lorman. To receive the combination of heart and clover, which are next to each other, and the ring, which is diagonal from it, promises love, luck, commitment, and marriage. The heart and the birch or scythe may not be such happy combinations. So, we have the heart, the clover, the ring, and the child. We have the man and the woman, the birds with gossip. So a lot of what could be going on could be chitter chatter, not true. Somebody trying to shape their own little book about your life. So make that wish for time to move forward and illuminate the snake in the grass. Because the ring is a symbol of commitment and can speak of a contract being drawn up between two people or business partners. The ring is an object of value to those who wear it. And the game of hope tells us finding this ring will bring a reward. Here we see a ruby ring symbolizing commitment. In crystal lore, the ruby is a guarantee of economic stability. In some cultures, it was buried in foundations of buildings to assure good fortune. So a precious item is what I am, to bind in marriage and commitment. I bring harmony in unions as long as negative cards are not afar. We have the snake. I am the contract and the promise in partnerships and ventures. I am the symbol for competition in the form of eternal devotion. And with the book of knowledge, the book of secrets, what I house is educational and private. I may be your project or your research, and sometimes your studies and journals. Watch out for the cards around me, because the sun will see right through me. I am hidden, I am unknown, but occasionally knowledge I might learn. So the book draws attention to the power of knowledge. So with this reading, on the bottom of the deck now is the clouds. Okay? And the second man. So there is obviously some temptation going on here. Alright? But because of the heart, the clover, the childlike love, the ring with the promise, there's also the hope and the star. So with the clouds, the card closest to the backside means it is on its way. And of course, the card closest to the sun means we are clearing the clouds now, and it is going away. So if I was to put this card down where it is supposed to be, it would be under the man. That would mean we are going out of troubled times. Okay. What you need to look out for with this reading is that snake. You won't be able to miss them. You will know who they are. You will not miss them, I promise. You can behave like the child and joke it off, but if you don't deal with the snake, it will bite. So please, whatever you do, take care of it, because otherwise more birds will be here to do more gossip. Lots of gossip. And they like to make things sound like they're true, as the book says. but you may illuminate some knowledge and bring back the man and the woman and the child together and eliminate the other man trying to break the cycle of love and luck. With all of the right options in front of your face, you can eliminate that snake. It is the only negative card in this reading. Because the last card next to the sun, don't be fooled by the liars. Don't be fooled by the liars. Okay? Like, share, subscribe. And I'm telling you, I'll be back later.